I'm literally struggling. Like, I actually can't. Like, oh my god. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mishka and welcome to another reading vlog. I'm always so excited to film these because they are like one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube and I enjoy making them so much. So welcome to another reading vlog. I think this is going to be a sort of getting out of a reading slump slash just a normal like mood reading vlog. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I'm not sure what books I'm going to read, but what I do know is I'm going to be filming a reading vlog and I'm bringing you guys along with me. So it is currently the end of March, and for the entirety of March, I want to say end of Feb into March, I have been in a reading slump. Like, it has been so depressing to not have the urgency to read, to look at at my TBR and be like, what do I want to read? And the funny thing is that the books that have gotten me, or that have gotten me out of the slump and that I'm going to read, are books that I bought in this month. Like, my entire TBR is there and I'm like, no, I don't want to read you. I want to read this. And I ended up buying them. So I ended up reading The Mating Game, which I bought in March. It got me out of the slump. Like, that was the biggest one. And then I ended up reading Fireline by Maggie Gates. I started this on Friday and I finished it yesterday. And I never read books in 24 hours. Like, I am a slow reader. So when I read this from Friday to Saturday, I was like, girl, you are back. You are back, which is why I'm starting this vlog. And now I looked at the TBR and I was like, what are we in the mood for? Because there are so many books. And you know what? I ended up picking a book that I bought last week Saturday. How does it even make sense? I've had books on my shelf for years, and the book that I want to read, I bought last week Saturday. But also it's been out, it's been on my TBR, and I just got it. It is Left of Forever by Tara Do It. I loved Savor It, and the reviews for this book is insane. Like, the girlies are going crazy and I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for it. If you read Savor It, you know that these two are like basically the supporting characters in that book. Like, they get a lot of screen time and I am so excited to read this one. What I am hoping is for me to read Left of Forever just as fast as I read Fireline. I don't know what got into me when I read Fireline, but I want that whatever it was to just come back to me. Because as a slow reader, for me to read a book in 24 hours is actually crazy. So I want to read this book. I want to give myself like a max of 3 days, 2 to 3 days. But yeah, this is the first book we are reading in this reading vlog. I have no idea what I'm going to pick up after this. Like I said, when I'm in a reading slump, all of my books just look like I'm not interested in them. So it's kind of like, in the moment, this is what I'm feeling. Okay, fine. It might even be a book on my new Kindle. I got a new Kindle. We'll talk about it again, but I'm so excited to read on it. So I might actually read a book on there after it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into Left of Forever. Happy Monday and welcome back. So yesterday I think I got about 40 pages into the book, and please ignore the way I look, by the way, because I look the way I feel, if that makes any sense. And I apologize for the glare. I'm going to be reading now, which is why I don't want to take my glasses off. But yeah, the window is there, which is why there's a glare on my glasses. Anyways, I got 40 pages in last night when I started it, and this book I can already tell it's way better than Savor It and the co-op that I've read by Tara, because it jumps in, like we do a deep dive from the beginning into the emotional side of things, and my heart is aching for Ren and Ellis. Obviously the synopsis is they were literally like childhood friends. They grew up loving each other, then they had a child. She was 17, he was 18. They ended up making it work until, you know, something kind of broke them and they divorced. It's been, I think, a few years since the divorce now, but they both are not over each other at all. And the way Tara writes both of the POVs is actually insane. And at the back it says that they take their son to college, and that's like the road that connects them. But there is a subplot involving letters in the beginning, which I'm currently in, and oh my gosh, it is actually breaking my heart. Like, I'm like, Tara, why did you do this? Why are you hurting like this? Guys, it is heartbreaking to know that they both like feel this way about each other, but they just don't know what to do. Like, they want to be with each other, but it's also like, is it me? Was it me? That's why we broke up. And this is why I love second chance. Like, my favorite trope is second chance, and the second favorite is friends to lovers, because those two always go hand in hand. Like, they always end up being friends first, and then somehow they're lovers and they break up, and it's like second chance, it's there. But this book is reminding me so much of Happy Place by Emily Henry, because that book starts off very similar. Like, they broke up, they were together for years, they break up, and now they're in this place where they must be together again and act as if their relationship. Obviously these two have literally been acting just to like kind of make it easier for their son. Like, yes, they're divorced, but they have to be civilized. But when they're not together, it's like they are literally like yearning for each other. And oh my gosh, it's heartbreaking to read. Like, I can't get over it. Anyways, I at least want to get like 100 or so pages in today. I want to sit and read it. It has gotten me. I'm in it. But I do have a feeling this book is going to shatter my heart. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, how? Tara, how can you start off like it's not, no slow, smooth sailing, no babes. We are on the cliff already. We are on the cliff dangling. Like, oh, anyways, I am starting on page 48. I did a bit this morning, and I've just been editing and kind of doing content. But for now, I am all into this read. Hi guys, it's a bit later in the evening now, and I'm just getting ready and settled, kind of getting to bed, and I want to update you guys. So I'm basically now 100 pages in. I'm on page 112 and I am on chapter 13. Things are definitely picking up. Ellis just basically went to Ren and was like, I feel like we should figure this out. And Ren is so bombarded because she's trying to move on at the same time that he has like started therapy and he also wants to move on. But then he got this sliver of hope that she left, and he's determined to like see if they can basically like work it out and stuff. And also the miscommunication is so crazy because I fully understand it in this book. Like in any other book, miscommunication would have actually tipped me over the edge, but with the two of them it makes sense. Like, it actually makes sense. They basically, because it's been 4 years since the divorce, guys, and they basically just ended up like having this rule without even talking about it, that if it doesn't concern Sam, they spend as little time in the room alone together, like to avoid the heartbreak, but they don't talk about it. So now he's like, we need to like discuss this out, and she is shocked to a core. He's doing stuff to show her that he cares, and she's taking it as he's moving on. It's the funniest thing to read. But basically that's where I'm at. I want to edit my Kindle unboxing. I just unboxed my Kindle. It's sitting right there. I got the Paperwhite, the signature version. I might do like a video comparing it because my previous one was a 7th gen one, but she's sitting there and I want to kind of edit the reel because I want to have it up soon. And while I edit, I have my MacBook here, but while I edit on the MacBook, I'm gonna listen to the 7-Year Itch, which I listen to all my audiobooks on Everend. It's by the Mountain Men Matchmaker series by Amy Dawes, and I love it. It's the series. I don't know if you guys can see, but I love like her books. They are just so rom-com and fun, and so I like to listen to them. Like I like fast-paced listens. I can't listen to emotional books. Like that's it for me. If I have to like concentrate while I'm listening to an audiobook, and no, so I'm gonna listen to that while I edit my video. And yeah, this counts as reading. I did listen this afternoon as well because I was editing a YouTube video and I was making my thumbnail and I was listening to it. Like it's just, an audiobook is so, it feels like it's free reading. To me it feels like it's free reading. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit and listen to that while I edit my little reel. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. So I've just spent the morning cleaning and taking content. It's about 1 p.m. now and I'm finally going to start reading. I was listening to the audiobook the entire time while I was like reading and taking content, and I'm really enjoying it. There's something about Amy Dawes' writing that just makes you giggle. Like the characters are so funny, and especially in this Mountain Men Matchmaker series, like they are just hilarious, and they're all brothers, so they all have like basically like the same personality, but like one is more sunshiny, one is more grumpy, but at the root they basically just make me giggle. And I am 62% in. It says I have 2 hours and 43 minutes left, so I might just finish it today. Later on I might just get the coloring book and listen because I'm hooked now, obviously, but at the same time I want to continue my physical read, which is Left Off Forever, and I am actually matching with it today. How cute isn't that? So like I said yesterday, I'm on chapter 13, page 113, and let's do another 100 pages today. Why not? If not, why not? I'm gonna try and do 100 pages. Should be about this much, not a lot, and then I'll take it from there. If I want to read more, I will, but obviously I'm like torn between 2 books now. I love to have a physical book and an audiobook on the go at all times, just because when I'm not picking up a physical book I can listen to the audio, if that makes sense. And for me, audiobooks are so convenient in my life, especially because I'm always like busy, and for some reason I always feel like I always want to be reading. I always want to be listening to something, and with my Kindle it was difficult because of the older version, but now that I have my new one, I might read my first book in this reading vlog. Who knows? I was thinking of picking up Swift and Saddle because I finished Done and Dusted a few months ago. No, I finished it last month, and I loved it. And then I couldn't get Swift and Saddled like at the markdown price, and so I just bought the 3rd book in the series. I have a 3rd book and the 2nd book. I don't know what's wrong with me, but for some reason my entire body is screaming for me to read Swift and Saddled. So I don't know if I'm going to pick up that book first on my Kindle, or I might just read a novella just to kind of feel how the Paperwhite like reads. I'm not sure. I feel so like giggly that I have like a new Kindle. It's crazy, but I definitely want to read on my Kindle, so we'll try and fit it into this reading vlog. But for now, let's go back to Spoons. I can't believe that the last week's come out. I'm actually so heartbroken. But anyways, let's go back to the birds. Guys, I'm back. I think it's been 2 hours, and I am now on page 152. I think we've read about 50-ish pages. But I wanted to come and update you and tell you guys that I'm highlighting. I went to go get my highlighters. In the beginning of this video, I did not have any highlighters. I went to go and get me because I was actually losing it. I needed to annotate this whole front section. I haven't annotated, and I know I'm gonna have to go back and just like highlight because I was kind of like holding back, but I need to. I'm sorry. I'm not putting tabs, which I don't know why, guys, but sometimes annotating for me just feels like a drag. So I've basically just been highlighting like parts of this book, you can see there, and I've not been putting tabs in. I don't know why. Tabbing just feels like such effort, because it irritates me when the tab is there and it looks skew and I have to get it perfect. That's why. And then it just distracts me from the book. So all I'm doing is I'm basically just taking my highlighters and I'm highlighting, and then I think I'm gonna go back and put tabs in and like doodle and all that stuff again once I go back to like the first few chapters, because I know there was stuff in the beginning I wanted to highlight, but I was like, oh, it's fine. It was not fine. Why did I do it myself? This is hands down going to be my favorite read of the year. I can tell it already. It is reminding me so much of my favorite books of all time, which is Happy Place by Emily Henry, The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. Like, it is giving me that, like, and Out on a Limb by Anna Bonham Young. It's giving me that, like, that chest pang, like, that tells you this is real romance. You know, this is it. This is what I'm reading, and it's so crazy to me. Like, I read the co-op and they are in here. Deacon and Lorraine from the co-op is in here. The two of them are visiting like their town where they are set up, where Deacon and Lorraine live, and it's stressing me out because now I'm like, what is this other, because I haven't read Funny Feelings, I haven't read Root Bound, and so I'm just like, what if those characters showed up in Save It and I didn't recognize it? Like, I'm like, do I have to go reread? Or what if Funny Feelings characters showed up in the co-op? Like, it's actually irritating me because I'm fine with it now because I know the characters, but at the same point, it's like when I read books, because it obviously shouldn't be interconnected, but this reminds me of Anna Wong's books. Like, the characters always pop in even though they're not connected, and I hate it. I actually hate it because it's just like, why do you do this? Why do authors do this? I know it's cute, but at the same time, like, if people haven't read those books, then I just feel like, don't put the characters in. Like, just let it be a standalone as you claim it's going to be a standalone. Don't include past characters. There's no need. But anyways, this made sense. When they got to the coastal town, I was like, oh my gosh, this kind of reminds me of the co-op. And then when I saw where they were, I was like, oh my gosh, they are there. That's cute. And Lorraine is pregnant, which I'm like, oh my god, they have a baby. That's crazy because they just remind me of two like children still. So yeah, anyways, I'm there and we are highlighting and I'm having a fun time. Ren is a wreck. Obviously we are only getting Ren's POV now. I'm not sure when it's gonna change to Ellis. Yeah, it's just Ren for quite a bit now, and I just really want to know. Oh, there we only get Ellis at chapter 22, guys, and I'm only now on chapter 17. So I really want to know what Ellis is thinking, because they just dropped the son off at college. Ren is a wreck. She's a wreck. She's an overthinker. She's just a girl. She's actually just a girl, and I just want to know what Ellis is thinking this entire time. But obviously we're not getting it. That's irritating me. Anyways, that's where I'm at. Like, this is how I know it's gonna be a great read, because I feel it's like giddy and stuff, and I'm having major flashbacks to Happy Place. And I said this before, but how this reminds me of Happy Place, but I'm having such like flashbacks, and I'm gonna cry soon. Like, I'm enjoying it, and I think I'm gonna take a break like later on and listen to the audiobook and like color a bit, but at the same time I don't want to stop. Because now they're at the point where they dropped off Sam, and now they are basically like reconnecting, and I just want to know what happens, like what's gonna come out of this. And Ellis is all like, he's open, and Rene's like, who the hell are you? Like, where come from. She's having nerves breakdown, which I love. And anyways, yeah, that's a little update on Left Off Forever. Hello guys, it is now the evening and I just realized that I did not talk about this Mountain Men Matchmaker series at all. Like, I did not explain it, but I feel like it's kind of hard for me to explain because you are going to get confused. So I'm going to like include the book titles and stuff and try to like explain it in that way, because I feel like that's the only way that it can be explained basically. So Amy Dawes has a series that follows a bunch of billionaires. I will include it here. I haven't read it, by the way. And one of these billionaires is a part of these three brothers in the Mountain Men Matchmaker series. So there are four brothers all together, but the oldest one in this series, he is a billionaire, so he doesn't live on the mountain, okay? Then we go to the Mountain Men Matchmaker, which is three brothers. It's Wyatt, it's Calder, and it's Luke. They live on the mountain together. Wyatt bought the plot, and then they all kind of just bought plots and put their houses there, and they just all live there happily ever after. They work together for their late dad's construction company. And so the brother from the billionaire series has a daughter named Everly, their niece, and she is a busybody. She's like all up in their business. And so in the first book, Wyatt, the book is called 9 Month Contract, he wants a child, and so Everly literally puts out an ad looking for a surrogate for her uncle without him knowing, hence it's called 9 Month Contract, but they end up falling in love, and hence the title of the series, Mountain Men Matchmaker. I hope you're still with me. I hope this makes sense. And then in the second book now, 7 Year Itch, Everly also gets involved because she wants her Uncle Calder to get or to end up with her new stepmom's best friend named Dakota. So she ends up like kind of sabotaging, because they go to Wyatt's wedding. She ends up sabotaging them to the point where they have to like stay in one villa together, in one room together, and sleep in one bed, and it's just crazy. And so they kind of end up having this enemies thing from 7 years ago, because Calder done something, and then they just hate each other since until now. So it's enemies to lovers, it's friends with benefits, because he's kind of helping her out of a divorce. She's finding divorce after 7 years. And yeah, Dakota's very like independent, and so is Calder, but they kind of like meet each other, I want to say halfway. And that's what I like about this. And what I like about Amy's writing is the fact that it's so fun. Like, it's genuine rom-com to the core, because they are just a bunch of funny people, and the men, especially this whole family. And so her dad kind of ends up with the nanny. That's their book in the billionaire series. It's Single Dad and Nanny. And then the first book is the 9 Month Contract with the Surrogate. Then you get Calder's book, which I'm listening to now. And then you get The Lost by the Luke's book, which I also have an audiobook. And then to top it all off, this year Everly's book is going to be released, which is crazy, because in Wyatt's book, in 9 Month Contract, Everly goes and I think she's in Scotland or Ireland, one of those two. She goes to study there, and she ends up falling for a rugby player apparently, and that's her book. And I'm so excited because I can't wait to see how her controlling and overprotective uncle is going to freak out and just give this guy the third degree. That's basically the gist of it. I don't know where I saw these books, because obviously I saw them somewhere, and when I saw them on my audiobook app, I was like, oh my gosh, I saw this, I want to read this. And so I saved it. Then one day I just kind of listened, and I was like, oh my god, I enjoy this so much. So I definitely recommend it. I'm eventually going to read the whole billionaire series where the first brother's in, but for now I like mountain vibes. I like a graph man and mountain vibes and all of that, so that's why I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I am now 79% in. I've got an hour and 29 minutes left, so I might finish it. I want to finish it, but at the same time I want to read Left Off Forever. So like, that just means that both books are good, babes. That means that both books are good. So I'm gonna sit and I'm going to listen and edit for a bit, and then I'll check in with you guys on how far along we are with the 7 year itch. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, this day flew by. I went to go get my hair done. As you can see, in the morning I listened to the audiobook. I've got about, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes left. I was basically in the last chapter, but I couldn't like juggle getting done and listening, so I stopped it. And then I got home and I was so tired, but I wanted to read, so I pushed through, and I am literally on the last chapter. Like, this is me, guys. This is me, and what a roller coaster of emotions this book is. Like, I can't explain to you enough. I'm just finishing the last chapter now, and then I'm going on to basically like the epilogue, and I'm done. And I feel like this book was long and short at the same time. Like, there were some chapters, obviously I said previously, like, it's a short book, but the words are a lot on a page. So there were some chapters where the chapters are short, but there's just so much words, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, when are we like closing? But it was fantastic. It was fantastic. The only thing that I would change is the fact that I would just want to make the font bigger. Like, nothing to do with the book. Like, can we just make the font a bit bigger? Because my eyes, girl, my eyes. Anyways, this is by far, I think, going to be my favorite read for the year. I don't think anything is going to top this. It reminded me of The Simple, Wild and Happy Place, and yeah, like, this one has just crept into that special sweet spot that I will never forget this book. I will recommend it for the rest of my life. So yeah, let's finish Left Off Forever together. Oh, I just feel like crying. I just actually feel like crying. Like, I can't believe we're at the end. I really can't believe it. Guys, I just finished. I literally, I can't, like, I have no words. The birds, oh my gosh, I'm actually like shaking. Like, I can't. How is a book that perfect? Like, I'm literally struggling. Like, I actually can't. Like, oh my god, Lord, read it. Like, but if you want a gut-wrenching book, read it. Like, I'm not like, read it like you can enjoy it. Like, bro, this is gonna break you. This will break you. Read it if you are emotionally ready. I didn't even think I was emotionally ready. Like, I had no idea it was this emotional. I think I was ready because I did save it, but oh my gosh, Infinity Stars, favorite read of the year so far. Like, this was fantastic. This was actually fantastic. And now I need to finish the audiobook, but I'm like, I had to just stay and absorb this. That's what I had to do. Because, yep, I can't believe I filmed finding my favorite read of the year. Like, that's crazy. It's just so unexpected. So unexpected. Happy Thursday, guys. So yesterday I finished The 7-Year Itch, and I finished Left Off Forever. And here are my reviews. Let's start with The 7-Year Itch. I'm giving it a 3.75 star. It wasn't as good as 9-Month Contract. Yes, there was like an emotional element to it, but I wasn't getting it. I do, however, have like the biggest crush on the MMC, on Calder. He's just a sunshine. He's just a sunshine boy. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I recommend the series to everyone. Like, if you are just looking for a rom-com book that is going to make you laugh and giggle and spicy, then definitely check it out. And then moving on to my favorite book of all time now. Like, this book has been added to the top god tier books with Happy Place and The Simple, Wild, Left Off Forever. Oh my gosh, I filmed myself finishing this book, and I literally posted it on Instagram. I was crying. I can't believe how gut-wrenchingly beautiful this book is. Like, and I'm so scared for Silas and Bea's book. Like, I'm just like, I know that he has been through a lot. Out of all the characters, like what Sage went through, what Mike is going through with the baseball, what Ella's went through with the divorce, like Silas getting out of that fire, and I know that that's gonna break me. That's gonna break me even more than this, but this was infinite stars. I won't stop recommending this book. I won't keep quiet about it. Like, if you take anything, go and read this series. Start to save it. I'm telling people, start to save it, because it gives you an introduction to everyone. If you start here, it's like you're just starting and jumping off the cliff. If that makes sense, you can, but like I said, it's like jumping off the cliff. You get like nice introductions in survey, if that makes any sense. And in this book, we got a little like glimpse of the couple in the co-op. I'm not sure how the other, like, if other characters in the other books like pass into the rest of the books. I've only read the co-op and this and save it, so I'll let you guys know if I finish the rest of the books. But oh my gosh, I can't believe I done a reading vlog just like reading this book, and it ended up being my favorite read of the year. Like, I can't believe it. And yeah, so definitely go and pick this up. Like, this is, if you take anything from this video, let this be this. But obviously be prepared. I don't know why I picked up this book. I don't even think I was emotionally prepared, but I feel like I need to like tell people, be prepared for the emotional trauma, be ready, because I feel like I'm gonna slump low-key, but my next week is gonna be better. My next read I'm picking up is just like a book that I've been anticipating as well as this one, so I'm trying not to slump. You know, you get that slumps when the book was just too good and nothing hits, and I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But guys, I hope that my next read is going to help, which is, by the way, In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. I might do a reading vlog, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to start that book today. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading vlog, then give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.